So the 5 runners are down at the start now, coming into line, and away they go for this Leominster Construction Restricted Race. As they make their way to the first fence, Jack Jonah on the inside in the change of colour. Same colours as those carried successfully by the General Lee in the last race, but they're just on loan. As they come to this one, Jack Jonah and Northern Silver from Supreme Regime. Neighbour's Lady, tucked away at the back of the field at the moment, is Festival Folklore. As they come to this next one, where Supreme Regime was a little bit slow, as Northern Silver and Jeremy Maho go on now from Jack Jonah. Little to choose between them. They're about 3 lengths clear of Supreme Regime, Neighbour's Lady and Festival Folklore as they take this one. They've all jumped that one well. So 4 fences jumped already, and a long run now to the next one, which is in the back straight. So it's the grey Northern Silver who takes them along from Jack Jonah, Neighbour's Lady on the outside of Neighbour's Lady, rather, on the inside now of Supreme Regime, and still at the back of the field is Festival Folklore. As they continue to make their way to the back straight. So little to choose up front between Jack Jonah, who races on the inside of Northern Silver. Northern Silver just about leading now as they straighten up to fence number 5. Northern Silver then, by the best part of a length from Jack Jonah. Then comes racing in 3rd place is Supreme Regime, length and a half back to Neighbour's Lady and a similar distance back to Festival Folklore. So this is their first open ditch, fence number 6. Northern Silver goes into it with a 1.5 length lead and comes out with a 2.5 length lead from Jack Jonah. Another 4 then back to Supreme Regime, then close up Neighbour's Lady and Festival Folklore. Another plain fence, Northern Silver. Got in a bit close that time, but still leads by 3 lengths from Jack Jonah, racing in 2nd. Another 4 lengths back to Supreme Regime, a length to Neighbour's Lady, and a length to Festival Folklore. So as they make their way towards the Poplar Grove, Northern Silver and Jeremy Maho, they lead from Jack Jonah in the orange jacket and Supreme Regime, who was 2nd at Chepstow in the Dunraven 10 days ago. As they come to the next, Northern Silver a bit untidy at that one from Jack Jonah, Supreme Regime, Neighbour's Lady, Festival Folklore being held up, going well in the striped jacket on the outside of Neighbour's Lady. So as they race to this fence, it'll be the last next time. This time round it's number 11. Northern Silver from Jack Jonah, Supreme Regime being bustled along a little bit there by Joe Knox. Then comes Neighbour's Lady and Festival Folklore. The pace is going to increase a little bit now by the look of it as they come to this next plain fence. Northern Silver is inclined to go out to the left a little bit at that one. Jeremy Maho gives him a little reminder there as Supreme Regime and Jack Jonah go up to Disputed. So virtually 3 in a line. Northern Silver now back in 3rd place and being ridden along as Supreme Regime and Jack Jonah go by that one. Neighbour's Lady and Festival Folklore are close up as they swing right-handed and make their way towards the back straight for the final time. So Supreme Regime by just under a length to Jack Jonah in 2nd place. Then comes Neighbour's Lady racing in 3rd, Festival Folklore is 4th, and they've now relegated early leader Northern Silver to last place. So as they raced into the back straight then for the final time on towards this next plain fence, 7 fences from home, and up front it is the orange jacket of Jack Jonah. On the inside is Supreme Regime. They're about a length ahead of Neighbour's Lady and Festival Folklore, and Northern Silver, the early leader, is going to pull up. This is their final open ditch, and a good jump by all the leaders. Festival Folklore makes some headway up into a close 3rd now as they race towards the next plain fence, and at that one Festival Folklore just about took it up with a good jump there for Darren Lorden. On the inside is Supreme Regime, and Supreme Regime goes on again now as they come to this fourth last fence. Supreme Regime, Festival, Folklore and Jack Jonah, and those three have gone clear of Neighbour's Lady as they make their way into the Poplar Grove. Just three fences in this home straight to jump. Supreme Regime and Joe Knox led them into it from Festival, Folklore and Jack Jonah as they reappear. Supreme Regime from Festival, Folklore as they swing into this home straight. Supreme Regime as they come to three out. Supreme Regime comes to it from Festival, Folklore, who dived at it a little bit. Jack Jonah in the orange jacket on the outside coming to have another go, but Supreme Regime is running on gamely and comes to this one about 2.5 to 3 lengths. Festival, Folklore is a faller at that one, and that's left Neighbour's Lady in a remote third place. But Supreme Regime now comes to this final fence, is up and over from Jack Jonah in second place, and Neighbour's Lady just come to it now, but Supreme Regime confirms that Haunted Chase form, wins this one from Jack Jonah in second place. Neighbour's Lady is third, just those three finished.